Welcome to Classic Car Cave. I'm doing this intro after we've finished. So what we did was, because they weren't, they were there doing drifting, and they only got 4 laps at a time, and there were juniors were there, and they were doing the drifting and the rally thing. And obviously, I can't speak to all of them. So I basically put this vest on, which you have to have over here for driving on the autobahns, as a marker. And I put this little sign in the back. I couldn't think of anything else. I just put new engine so that they could see we were running it in, and we were going right over to one side to let them all go past us. And it seemed to work quite well. They were pretty decent. They were, they weren't screaming up the back of anybody's arse or anything. They were pretty decent, and we were decent trying to keep off the track. The great thing that's come out today is I was speaking to the young lads there, and there is, which you'll see in the video, there is a dyno and a tuning place, and I must have been past it hundreds of times, literally, and I never knew it was there. The thing is now, maybe if somebody's watching this in Germany or Austria, they might be able to tell me, but what they will do is they won't do any tuning. I don't know whether that's because they're not allowed to legally. All they will do is give you a horsepower test and a torque figure, but they will not tune the car. Now, I think it's because of some restriction. I don't know. But if anybody from Austria is watching this, maybe they can tell us. But he said, no, we can't tune it, but we can give you a horsepower and torque figure. So what we'll do is we'll get it all sorted and tuned up by Max, and then I'll take it up there. It's €50 for 30 minutes, which I think is quite reasonable. And he gave me a couple of stickers to put on the car. The company's called Korbel Racing at autokorbel.at. AT is for Austria. So that's the name of the company, and they're in Hartberg, Hartberg. And yeah, so I've made arrangement. Michael's his name, so I'm going to call Michael up once we've got everything done. Once the AFR is in, and once the rev limiter's in, a couple of gauges are faulty as well. Once we've got all that done, I'll take it back up, and I'll get him to give me a horsepower test and a torque test, a torque figure, and I'll tell you what it is. Maybe when I was explaining to people what I was looking for was a tuning thing, and they realised no, nobody's allowed to do that, and that's what they meant, rather than, oh, this guy does it, but this is all you can do. Anyway, I hope you enjoy the video. This is day 2. I'll be as finished for a while now. We'll take the car off, put it in the garage. I'd like to get it on the ramp to do the exhaust, but that might not happen. We'll see. Let's see if the XJ6 is, I can get that running. I'll have to take the exhaust off, weld the nipple in for the air-fuel ratio gauge, and do a few other jobs. And as you can see, there's wet tyres on it because the weather forecast said 80% rain. Of course, as usual, it didn't rain. And the difference between these wet tyres and the slicks, it's like chalk and cheese. I mean, you'll hear it in the video where it's scratching or it's going kind of sideways, and this is nowhere near the power it can go. So on the rolling road, I only put it up to 4,000 in 4th gear, and it runs like a top. Sounds absolutely beautiful. You'll hear it yourself. Anyway, I hope you enjoy the video, and I'll catch you in the next one. touch. Perfect. So, how was that? It's tiring, isn't it?
45 laps.
So that's what, 45, half of that, 22, so yes.
65k?
Yeah, so it's 100 and, I've got at least 150 odd on it.
150 okay.
It's running nice now.
It's very strong.
Yeah.
It feels very good. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, it feels good, mate. Yeah, that gear change is lovely. Oh, I love that gear change.
Yeah, it's nice on the. I don't know why more people don't do it on their own cars, because you could. Maybe you're not allowed. I don't know. So we found a rolling road, and the strange thing is, I must have been past this place hundreds and hundreds of times, maybe 1,000. I don't know, in the last 15 years. And it's right next to the main road where I bring my wife along for the bus. Go back to Vienna sometimes. But I saw the chip tuning, so I just assumed it was just chip electronic. I didn't realise they had a rolling road. So we'll see how it goes, but we're going to try. We've got 60 kilometres on today, so I can get up in. I couldn't get into fourth gear on that track, it's too small, and as you saw by the amount of drift cars that are on it, it was a bit insane. So we're going to try and get another. We're going to put it on for an hour, which is €100, and try and keep it below 4,000.